everybody, Francine here at Devoted Danes. We are in sunny North Carolina in the USA. It's a morning, so it's a little bit cooler, so I'm going to sit outside, have my coffee with Eva, and go over a couple things with you guys today. I'm just out here having my coffee with my esteemed beaver over here. She's eating some grass. But this week, I thought I'd go over just a few things that we've been doing. Nothing major. As you know, we've lived here about, let's see, we're in May, about 6 months. So we're still getting ourselves settled in. So we're excited. Our new furniture finally came in, and it feels great to have real furniture that, you know, it's something new. So that happened. And we did do, if you guys are new here, we did keep Mavis from our last litter. And I did tell you guys I was going to send for her genetic testing report. And we go through animal genetics. It's in Florida. We've always used them, even in New Hampshire. So this is just kind of what it looks like. I did a full color panel, so she actually has, more on the second sheet. So what this does, it basically tells you what colors the dog will carry. With Mavis, we know she's black, but she also has marrow on her. So if I was going to breed her, I would breed her with a solid stud, because she does have marrow showing on her coat. So she's considered a spotted, even though she's mostly black and white speckled toes. So that's the difference. And when you do breed, you do not want to breed two spots together. So that's definitely to avoid genetic problems and health issues, deformities, whatever it may be. If you want to blind, they can be blind sometimes. So we definitely don't want to breed spot to spot. We never have. So we just doing our homework. And so it came back. So Miss Daisy May is her mom, as you guys know. She's a Harlequin, and Grizzly is our chocolate male that we have. He's so sweet, Grizzly boy. So this is for Mavis. So they did all the color panels, and it's 6 out of 9 that they test for. So hers is, she carries Fawn and Sable. She carries 1 copy of chocolate, which she got from her dad. So how it works is they have 2 copies. They can get 1 from a mom and 1 from a dad. You have to have 2 copies when they are pairing to produce that color. So if mom carries chocolate and dad carries chocolate, they're going to have chocolate puppies. Just like Grizzly and Violet both carry chocolate, they had chocolate puppies. That's where Charlie came from. So Mavis got chocolate from her dad. She has 1 copy of that. She also has 1 copy of blue, so she can kick off offspring with blue colors. She does have 1 KB gene, which is black, which obviously we do because she is black. And then I did have, Eva's decided to come over and say hi. Good morning. We did have a full test panel, so color panel. So she also carries Harlequin. She got from her mom. She carries Merrill. And the one I was kind of curious is if she carried the spotting, which is piebald, which we all know Grizzly carries piebald. She does not carry piebald. So she did get her dad's chocolate, but she didn't get his piebald. But he also carries blue, Harlequin. So all those are a combination of mom and dad. So that's what this is, her report is saying. So I just put it in our book. We have books for all our breeding Danes that we use, or anybody coming up the ranks. Even if it doesn't work out, they're still in there. Like I have Charlie in there, even though she's never going to be bred. You guys all know she got spayed and is doing great because she had a prolapse when she went into heat. So having a prolapse really, we decided wouldn't be the best bet to breed her, because we don't want her to prolapse while she's pushing out puppies, and it just wasn't in wasn't in the cards for Charlie to be bred as a mummy, even though she is very super sweet. My papers are flying all over. Eva's busy eating grass. She doesn't care. So it just wasn't in the cards for Charlie. Charlie is so sweet. She would be great for a family. We have thought about rehoming her. If the right family came along, we probably would, because she's still so very young. She just turned a year old, and she would be great. She gets along with other dogs. She's fantastic with small children. So, you know, we have discussed still rehoming her, because that was originally our plan for her after a spay, because she's so young and she's a great fit. If the dogs have too many quirks, we don't rehome. We don't rehome all our dogs. We have rehomed a few in the past, and all those families have been phenomenal, and we've had great success with that. So Charlie would be a good candidate for a new home too. So we are kind of looking, but not seriously, because if she stays, that's fine with us too. But if anybody's interested in Charlie, just private message us on our Devoted Danes page. And, you know, we like to know, even with any puppies that go, we want to know where they're going, what their home life's like, you know, who's going to be around. As we said before, we don't do big, huge contracts, because I feel like if it's your dog to do as you choose with. But we always do say, like, if there's something that goes wrong and you don't want, or something happens in your life and you need to rehome, call us. We can help rehome. Sometimes we can take them in if we have space. We have done that in the past, but we have a big network that it's easier for us to find homes. And Charlie's only a year old, so she would be a great candidate. But yeah, so we keep the books for everybody, and we do any testing and anything we keep in our books, and we have books for retired, and we know where all our puppies go and stuff like that. So that's why we do some of the testing that we see fit. Another thing too is, like a lot of the other testing, you can have OFA testing, and you can do all your due diligence, and you can still have a puppy that's not quality for like showing or breeding. They're more like a pet quality. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens. Not every dog that's produced is fantastic, you know, top of the line. So, but to each their own. We are still looking for another male for our breeding program. We have put a couple feelers out and stuff just to see, but it's something that we're looking for. We're definitely looking for a solid boy. We have a couple of them in mind, and we've been talking to a couple of breeders about it, but we're really going into it lightly, because, you know, we just don't want any more problems. We want a good solid boy, something with more of American line, where it's he's smaller joints and stuff like that, but still want the height. So that's what we're doing. What else have we done this week? We had a birthday. Abby, she just turned 8. She's our blue retired mama. She's been retired for a while. She's had a lot of beautiful babies out there. So her and Farley actually had a lot of beautiful babies. That was really the only one that she had ever been paired with, mostly. And it was also Fiona. Fiona is I guess you'd say my heart dog. She was the first Great Dane that I ever fell in love with. She would have been 12. This month was her birthday. So every time her birthday rolls around, I get kind of sad because I miss her. But I know she had a good life. She loved us, and she would have been 12. So a heavenly birthday to her. And just decided to eat her little self some grass. So Eva is our oldest Dane, which you guys probably already know that. She's all retired too. She's 8 right now. She'll be 9 in November. Black Friday is her birthday. She's been a fantastic girl. And it's cool in the morning, so she likes to come out, because it does get really hot here. And we're only in May, so it's gonna get warmer. We've had some really warm days, but she comes out, does her thing, and goes inside just like all the other ones. Mavis comes out and plays. Mavis actually gets on better with Violet because Violet is younger. Eva is at the point where she doesn't want young puppies messing with her. She likes to come out, maybe bark at the neighbor's dog that they walk, this little short sausage looking dog. And that's the extent of her day. But she's my girl. She's beautiful. We would love to get another, maybe a male that carries some kind of brindle. And as you can see, Violet is in here. I just brought my coffee because I wanted to go outside and show you a couple things. So I thought I'd drop my coffee off. And Violet's in. She's happy to have her couch. So just a quick shot. I'm passing through. I just brought my coffee in, but I had to go through the living room. So you see Mavis is over there taking a little nutty night. She's still in the smaller kennel because she hasn't, once she gets bigger, we have bigger kennels. But we always kennel train our Danes. And she was just outside before Eva was, so she just had her breakfast. She's having her downtime, but we're pretty happy. Our living room is coming together. We also had to take out all the popcorn ceilings, so that's another thing, all the popcorn ceilings. We had exchanged the paddle fans. So it's really just starting to feel like home again. We still have a ways to go because right now we have decided to start the kitchen, and this is the wall I tore down. So to make the opening a lot bigger, it was very small, but we're pretty happy. We did get the hallway done, and I'm sure you saw a million different colors of this on the wall. We had blue, white for priming, but we finally got it all painted. We finally got the ceiling out and new fixtures here, and this is the whelping room. So coming along. Good morning, buddy. He follows me around wherever we go. He's such a sweet kitty. And we were able to find more dog portable panels on Facebook Marketplace to add to the dog's enclosure. The pump house is coming along. We had some siding that matched the house and the garage and everything up in our upper barns, so it's not going to cost us anything to side our pump house. I got it all laid out. We got the door on, the roof on, wrapped it. Now it just needs the siding. Coming along. And that was to get all our, that's for our water filtration system. So we had to run electricity. We had to have everything pulled out of the house and put out here what we didn't have. And so all our water's filtered through the whole property for everything, even the garden water. Hey, beautiful. Isn't she cute? What you doing, huh? Hunky tonk? Yeah.